Hello and welcome to our webinar. I'm Lucia Fernandes and today we will learn about the Family Tree app on an iPhone or an Android phone. This lesson will be available on FamilySearch, the page in YouTube or Facebook. You just look for FamilySearch Europe and join the group so you'll know about future events. And the lesson handout will be available under files on the FamilySearch Europe Facebook group. So let's just switch our screens so I can show you here. So today we're going to learn about this app that is just amazing. You just download the mobile app into your device through the App Store or the Google Store. I already have it here. So let's just go and start using it. The FamilySearch Tree app allows you to view your family tree in the portrait or fan view, add or edit information and relationships. It will search and attach records as sources, generate task lists. You can search for duplicates and merge them. You can add and view memory items. You can also view your relationship to an individual, and you can just go on and click on the arrows to see where you stopped and what else you need to do and how far have you gone. So let's start. We also have other options that are only for the app, like relatives around me and map your ancestors. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to guide you through the app from the beginning. Let's see first what we have here in this screen. So let's start with the filter icon, this blue blue circle here. You just click here and then we have the tree settings where you can change a pedigree view to a fan chart view, for example, and you just click there. And you can select how many generations you want to see. So it goes up to 7 generations. Another cool feature is that you can select an item to highlight the category that you want to see on your pedigree. You can just go to birth country. You can select sources and see how many of these people have sources, who has stories or photos or research help. And this will change according to the options that you selected. Let's go back to the pedigree view because I prefer this one, and just click on the X to leave. Another thing that we see in the screen is right below pedigree, it says FamilySearch tree. Because I have more than one tree in the family group trees. So I can just go select and see how many family group trees I have. I can select one and I can switch to see this tree here. This one is a little more complete. Then I did another one. You can chat with the group, invite to the group. You can see the group details, copy from FamilySearch tree, and you can also give feedback. So let's go back to the tree that I wanted because I only want to work on to show you the maternal side today. So let's use this one. So this is very simple. You just click there and you switch. Another thing we have in this screen is the magnifying glass here on the upper right corner. We can just click there and we can search for someone. So let's search for Albert Cross, for example. Oops, Cross. Now it doesn't want to be Cross. So, and you can just click here and click find. And this will search for possible matches. So I'm seeing this image here where it says how many people with this last name is in the shared family tree, where they are most likely from. So, and then I have results for people found in the the shared family tree already. And if you go a little further, it will show you people finding the historical records. So people there already have a record indexed. And you can go and see more. If you don't want to see this first part with the country and how many people with this last name, you just go here and you take that part, or you can just leave it there to show surname information and it will show you again. Very simple, just follow the arrow. There's no mistakes to be made here. Just follow this and you'll get there. So another thing we're seeing here is the get started. So here is a FamilySearch tree helping you to complete your tree. So you can, it gives you like, what's your next step? So you can just continue, add people. You can decide, oh no, I want to add this later. And you can just go ahead. It will give you options to continue, or just click on the X. No, I'll do this later. And that's it. And then he'll ask you, do you really want to leave this for later? Yes, just leave. That's fine. We can continue this afterwards. So this is just some options that the Family Tree app gives you. So down below, we have 4 icons: tree, tasks, recents, and more. So the tree is where we're at. We can see the family tree. And if we click on the person, it will take us to their page to see more information about them. The tasks will help us view and attach record hints as sources to our ancestors with tasks. The recents will show us a history list of the most recent people in our tree. And then the more, there's a lot more options. But let's go one at a time so we can see all of them. So let me choose someone here. So for example, let's go to my great-grandmother. And I just click in her. So if I want to change the profile photo, what I do is just click on the photo there and the little pencil, and you can edit this. You can change the portrait, replace, remove, edit, and that's how you do it. So let's go back because I want to use her grandmother. So let's use Maria Victoria. And it's the same thing. And you see there's no profile picture. Just click in there the same. It will give you even more options. You can take a photo, use your camera roll, go to files, attach photos. You can go to the FamilySearch gallery to add a photo here. Of course, I don't have a photo for her. It wasn't invented yet, the camera. So let's see, what do we do here? So right now we're in the details tab. If we want to add more information here, just go on the plus here on the bottom right corner. Click on the plus and you'll have all these options that you can select and add information just by clicking on one of them. Very simple. Then we have the spouses. Here we can see the spouses, the children, marriage date if you have one, and if you want to add another child or another spouse or a child with an unknown parent, you can do it from here. Now let's go to parents. So here you can see the parents. You can also add siblings and another set of parents depending on the circumstances. Now let's go to sources. So here you can see the attached sources. So this can be opened and viewed, all of them. I just click here and I can see this. I can even add a reason. If I go to the 3 dots here, I can edit or detach this source. And I can tag this source as well if I want to. Let's go back. And we have, I have several sources here. For example, this one doesn't have a date, so I just click there. And what's the event date? 1904. Yeah, that's just it. Select the standardized date and save. Successfully saved. This is how easy this is to work on. And then now let's go to the next tab. Oh no, let me show you something else. So let's go to the plus button. So here in the plus button, you can search for records in our partners. You can add a source with a web page by adding this here. Or you can add a source with a photo. You can add a photo as well. And this is how you add sources with the Family Tree app. Then we have memories. Here I can add a memory if I had one, or if you want to add a photo of the place that she was born. So memories will be here. Documents that you select will stay here. Even if you add it on a website, it's all synchronized. You can come here to the plus sign, add a document. Again, you have these options. You can write a story. You can even add images to this story. Let's go back. You can add an audio. So you can record an audio or select one from your files. And you can add a photo from one of these options. So this is very simple. Again, let's go to the three dots, and then the three dots give you other options. Let's go back to Maria. So we're in the details. Let's go to the three dots and see what options we have here. So you can see your relationship. So Maria is my third great grandmother. In the information icon, it will give you some more information about this. Let's go back. You can go and search for records, again, from our partners. You can look for possible duplicates. I don't have anyone here, so this is a good thing for now. If I had it, I could resolve it. You can look for her descendants with tasks, and you can search for 4 generations. And the system, no, 5 generations. The system will look for her descendants that has tasks to check. Okay, so you can just go and view this tree with her as the focus person. And then you have more. So more, you can share this person to your contacts. You can refresh this person. You can follow this person. You can download memories. You can go and see recent changes in her. So everything will appear here. You can delete this person if you no longer, if there's something wrong with it, and you just don't delete the profile. And you can go to charts. So here in charts, it will create a pedigree. It will generate a pedigree PDF, a family PDF, the family with sources. There's a family, a fan chart as well, and the portrait. I really like this one. And you can share this. If you see the 3 dots when you open the PDFs, it's because you can share. You can share it. So this is very nice. See? You can share it with someone, and it will bring up the latest contacts you've used. So these are the options that we have from a profile details page. So now let's go back, and now we go to tasks. Let's go back to the bar down below. And here you have a list of people in your tree that have tasks. So you can just go here, select someone, and the tasks will be shown with this blue icon. So I just clicked on the icon and it will show me the hints that he wants me to see. So I can just say, no, it's not a match, and explain why and say I'm done, or I can just go and compare. So I have the record on my left side. I have the family tree, my family tree on the right column, and I can just go ahead and check things. Is this correct? And if it is, I can just yes and attach. If it's not a match. So this is how you can also use this. If you want, you can also go to the information icon, and it will show you more ancestors with tasks by clicking on this button. It will even show you how to use this in this small video. So this is tasks. You can even search for someone in this list. Okay, now let's go to recents. Recents are the last 50 people you saw in your tree. They will appear here. And so you'll have this list. And this is how you enter a name of someone that is not connected to your tree. It's through the recents. And you can also go and check for private people, remembering that private people is the living, all that is living in your tree. So this will appear here. Now let's go to the more, because there's more to see. So here you can go and search historical records, the same way you do in the browser. Search for someone here, or browse a collection, or search a place. The same way. You can go and find a person by name or by ID, if you know it. Relatives around me, this is really, really fun. But there are some things that we need to pay attention. For example, to use this, and this is unique to Family Tree app, all users who want to participate must be really near to each other. And they must be signed in to the Family Tree app, because you need to scan for relatives. See, now it's scanning, looking for people around me. It won't find anyone, but this is how you do it. And when I say you need to be near, it's within 100 feet or 30 meters for them to be found. You also need to give permission to your device to use the location services for the Family Tree app. Of course, internet and GPS must be activated. And of course, those using it must have names in the family tree so they can see if they are related. So no matches found, of course, but see, there's a message. All users must be within 100 feet. And then we have the Map My Ancestors. So when you click here, it will show you your location, and it will give you like a list of people in your tree. So for example, let's click in Inacia, and it will show me her life events. So what it shows here, every event has a symbol. Let's just put this there. So, and you just use your fingers to go around the map. So if you click there, that's her death. If I click down here, that's her birth. And this is how you map your ancestors. You also have the settings where you can choose the map type that you want to see. And if you want a life path to be on, just leave it. This is so much fun. This is one of the most amazing features that we have, because you can see exactly where they were during their lifetime. So just use it, play with it. This is really, really amazing. Let's go back. You also have options to improve place names. So you can just go choose a place that you want to improve names. And again, waiting for the bus. No, not Samoa. Have no one there. Let's go to United Kingdom. No, not Venezuela. But see, you can do everywhere you go. Now Uruguay. Okay, United Kingdom. And then you can go and review 10 places just to help improve place names. Waiting for the bus, in a doctor's appointment, whatever. This is really, really simple, but really fast to do. So you can do it wherever you are. Then you have the contacts. If you have already some contacts here, you can just go there. You have the family groups. So here you can even create more groups here. Here it will show me the groups that I have. My contributions. So it will show you everything you did in the last, this is 2024, in the last year. You can see everything all together, or you can see sources, memories attached, or persons added to the tree. And you can even see changes that you have done in the tree just by clicking there. Let's go back. Family history activities will take you to the browser, so you can check all these fun activities that we have. But right now, let's go to the app. You have the chat, so you can talk to others. You can talk to people in your family tree. You can see chats that you didn't saw, and you can select other groups if you have them. And then we have the notifications. So here I have notifications on that FamilySearch sent me on a new discovery. They found something like a suggestion of a record for me to see, to check if it's from one of my ancestors. And then we have settings. In settings, you can go to the app and see what you want to see. You can go to your account and check your details and change some things. You can go to your profile and your subscriptions. One thing that I want to show you here is this option, enable multiple screens. See what happened here? Let me do this again. So take a look at what happens here below the page, below the screen. I have this gray area now and two squares. I can just click there, and if I go to the plus, I can have more screens attached. So I can see and go jumping from one to the other. If I don't want to see it again, so for example, now let's go to my grandfather. I want to see his profile, and now let me go. See, I'm seeing 3 different screens at the same time, and you can add more if you want to. And if you don't, just click on the X in red and they go away. If you don't want this option, just take this away and that's it. You can also, in the app settings, download a pedigree of 6 generations so you can see it offline. So you will be able to see this in the app even if you don't have an internet signal. See, it's downloading right now. Another thing you can do, you can expand record hints, but remember, you need to look for it because this will search for records that may not match your ancestor. So just be careful with this one. Then you have the help. You can go directly to the support with the contact us. You have frequently asked questions, find the FamilySearch Center, the one nearest you, what's new, acknowledgements, and other options that you can use. If you click in Memories, it will take you to the Memories app. If you click in Other Apps, it will show you other apps from FamilySearch, and then you can sign out. So this is how you use the Family Tree app on an iPhone. Now let's change our screen, because now I want to go to an Android. Just need to see, put it here. Okay, so now let's use an Android phone. So basically the same thing. It has the same features. Sometimes you'll find it in a different place, but it doesn't change that much. So let's do what we did in the other one, and let's start with this blue circle here, and this is where you change the tree. See, you can change the tree here, and again it will give you an option to select what you want to see. Just click on it, and you can select up to 7 generations. Just remember that this phone is in Portuguese because the language settings was in Portuguese, but it's just to show you that it doesn't matter the language or the type of phone, you have the same functions, the same options to work with the Family Tree app. And this one is in the dark mode as well. So this is just another option that we have. So as you can see, we don't have that the tree, the hints down below like we have in the iPhone, because everything stays hidden, but we'll go there. So if you go to the magnifying glass, it's the same thing. Let's search for someone. Let's go back to Albert again. Albert Cross, our selection for today. So he is male, and let's find him. So the same thing happens here. As you can see, it will show you the person's amount of last names in the family tree. If you don't want to see it, just toggle in there, go to the information icon, and you will see the results for people in the FamilySearch tree. And then if you want more, just go there, and it keeps going. Okay, so now let's go back to the tree where we were. So this is how we go back there. Here with this person's icon is how we see recents. So this is in another place. And the 2 squares are the multiple screens. So it's also different. So as you can see, you can name one screen. So for example, let me choose someone here, and let me go back to this screen. See, I'm seeing 2 screens at the same time, if you want to. So right now, I want to go back to the pedigree, and let's go one by one. So let's start with, let's go back to Maria Victoria again. Just click on her. The same thing happens here. If you want to change the photo, you go there. So this is the details page, the details screen. If you want to add information, go to the plus sign. If you want to add spouses, more children, this is how we go. Parents, the same thing as before. Sources, they are all here. You can also edit and add more. Memories, the same thing. Go back, add documents or photos or audios. But here we have the charts. So remember those charts that I showed you in the iPhone? You will find them here in the person profile. So if you want to go and click on this, and here I can make download it, or I can show more things here depending on the downloads that I've done. But you can download it to your drive here, and you can also change the appearance. For example, so I think we did everything here. So in the page, so now let's go to the tree, and now let me show you where you can find everything else. So here you have the tasks, the list that I've showed you before. Now let's look for historical records. The same thing as before, you go to the website. The same thing as you do the website, you do the research or you search the collection. Now let's search for someone. The same way as we did parents, like relatives around me, it's the same thing. Remember, both people need to be, the users need to be within 100 feet or 30 meters, and it will look for relatives. You can map your ancestors the same way. Now let's go back to manual and see. So now we have what happened here and here. So he died here, he was born here, and you can see the distances here in kilometers. You can improve place names by analyzing the place. Just look for the place you want to see. United Kingdom. Let's go back to the tree. It's easier to see. You can see your contributions here again, the changes you've done, the living people, and your statistics. They are all here. So you can change by sources, memories, people added, or all at once. Contacts, if you have any family groups, it will take you to see all your family groups. Activities, the family history activities, again, it will take you to the browser. Let's go back here to the tree. The chat. Again, you can talk to people in your family group or others, or respond to people that made your question. You have notifications here. Memories, it will take you to the Memories app. The screens, if you want to see two screens at the same time. There's another, you can go through there as well. And then you have the settings. Again, the settings here, where you can activate multiple screens. If you don't want it, just leave it on the gray. You can save your photos in the gallery as you upload them. So here you have the options for the app, for your account. So these are all your personal details, your profile, your subscriptions, permissions, notifications. And let's see what else we have here. So we have help. Again, you can go to the contact us page, locate the nearest FamilySearch center, and then you can just leave the system. And this is how you use the apps. So there are a lot of fun activities. Just remember to open your family tree. Just go click on the arrows and you can see what's in there. And you can change this. If you want to change the person of focus in the tree, just go there and check this tree. And you can see this tree going on, and then go on and see what do you have and how far it goes, so you'll know where you need to continue your work. So the Family Tree app is a very interactive and fun way to preserve your family tree. The apps are free. The memories are stored. They are free of charge. You can capture photos and documents without taking them from your relatives' possession. Just as you visit someone, just take a picture, grab information and put it on the app just right away so you don't lose it. You can take photos at cemeteries and other locations as well. You can learn about your ancestors on the go. This is as easy as it gets. You can add information as you receive it. You can involve your family in preserving family histories, record stories, and just leave it on your phone without thinking, no, I'll add this later, or where did I put that? Where did I record that or stored it? It's here. You don't have to lose anything anymore, or looking for a photo. Where did I put that photo? It's here. So it cannot be easier than this. So I hope you liked it. And this is how we use the app. So if you don't have it, download it. If you don't have a FamilySearch account, go and create one. You'll see how easy this is and fascinating, because it's so easy to use. And don't be afraid. You just go and click on things. You will not mess this up. Okay, you will learn. And that's it. So thank you for being with us, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.